I just have a few announcements for you as we come to the end of this week. First of all, don't forget to join us Sunday for our live stream worship service. The kids' story time will start at 9:20, and the main service will be at 9:30. We stream that on Facebook and YouTube, and if you think about it, maybe you would consider sharing the live stream with somebody, sending the link to a friend. It's a great opportunity just to share the gospel in an easy way by sharing that link. Also, this past Sunday, we had a drive-in service followed by a drive-through congregational meeting. And at the meeting, the members of Lakeview voted to approve the budget for the next fiscal year that starts on July 1st. And they also voted to affirm Gary Cook and Bo Martin as elders. So Gary will begin his second term as an elder in July, and Bo will join the elder team for his first term starting July 1st as well. Thank you to everybody that participated in the congregational meeting, and thank you for those who continue to give generously even through this pandemic. Your generosity is a blessing to us all. Also, many people have been asking us, when are we going to regather? When are we going to have live, in-person worship services? Local businesses and things around us are slowly beginning to reopen. When is Lakeview going to worship together in person? So I am super excited to announce that we will be worshiping together live and in person, face-to-face, not over a screen, starting Sunday, July 12th. We will have 3 worship services, an 8:30 a.m. service, a 10:30 a.m. service, and a 6 p.m. service. Right now, Dane County allows us to worship in 25% of our seating capacity. That's about 125 people. And so the services will be limited to 125. They'll be by registration. The registration links for those services will go live Monday afternoon. So I would encourage you to look at our Facebook page, go to our website, lakevc.org, and register for a service. And we are excited to see you in person on Sunday, July 12th, to worship together. I have so missed singing together with you and proclaiming God's word and celebrating all that He is and all that He's done with you in person. And a lot of people have said, why is it going to take us that long? That's a whole month away. Well, Lakeview is a larger church. We've got about 650 members and attenders who call Lakeview their home. And we've got a very dedicated but very small staff. And the staff have been working hard trying to figure out the rules and the regulations from the county health department that seem to change every couple of days. We've been working on the policies and the procedures that have to be in place so that we're properly insured. And following those regulations. We've been working on figuring out the number of volunteers that we're going to need and the schedule of the services and how to set up the registration and all those things that we're working on and doing over the next few weeks. But we're excited. We're excited to worship together in person on Sunday, July 12th. And before that, we'd love to do some outside things, and we'll get information to you as we have it. But mark your calendar. Go to our website on Monday, register for a service on the 12th. We're pumped for that. Also, at the services, childcare will be provided for the 10:30 service for kids aged 3 and under. The other 2 services won't have childcare yet. We hope to provide that as we get used to this new rhythm and kind of get our feet under us and see what the needs are. But the 10:30 service will have childcare provided for kids aged 3 and under. And the building will be cleaned, disinfected between the services. We've allowed time for that. But we would encourage you to come out and see, and I'm excited to see you in person. The staff are ready to worship with you. We don't like worshiping over a screen any more than you do. And we miss you as much as you miss each other. So plan for that on July 12th. Let me just kind of wrap all this up with a few updates regarding the staff. Many of you know that Tara Wheeler has moved from her role as Lakeview Kids Director into the office to oversee our office and administrative ministries. And so this was a move actually that's been in the works for over a year now. Long before the coronavirus ever existed. And we'd planned originally to move Tara at the end of this school year. And so she's made that transition, and she's now serving in the office and leading that aspect of ministry here at Lakeview. I would encourage you, if your kids have come up through Lakeview Kids, they've been impacted in a big way by Tara's ministry, would you just send her an email, write her a card, tell her thanks for how she has served and the hours that she's put in, faithfully passing the faith on to the next generation here at Lakeview Church. And she's planning to still continue volunteering in Lakeview Kids, and so kids in the future for years to come will continue to be impacted by her ministry in a volunteer capacity. Also, Kim DeVore, who is our Lakeview Students Director, has decided to step down from her role in student ministry. Now, Kim's relatively new to our team. She joined our staff last August, only a few weeks before the Lakeview Students kickoff, and yet somehow she managed to remodel the student room and to get the ministry ready to launch on time, and conducted student ministry for us through this year. And she's decided to step down from that role, but the DeVore family is not leaving Lakeview. They're part of our church family. We love them. They're staying here. They're staying connected and plugged in. And Kim will be continuing her doctoral studies this fall. So if you've got teenagers that have been impacted by Kim, I would encourage you just to send her a text, write her a note, drop her an email, and say, thanks for your ministry this past year. Of course, that would leave a question. Lakeview Kids and Lakeview Students both are without staff right now. So what are we going to do about that? Well, we're excited to begin a search for a full-time next generation pastor whose primary responsibility will be to oversee our ministry to students and children. And that search is going to begin this summer. Hopefully that pastor will be able to start ministry here at Lakeview sometime in January, February, March-ish maybe. That we'd love for that to happen. But would you consider praying with us as we begin that search process? We've got a lot of preparation to do, and we've been kind of distracted lately with COVID-19 and figuring out how to shoot video and live stream and all that stuff. But we're excited because this is the direction God's been leading us for a couple of years now. And we're ready to take that step and to pursue that path of hiring a full-time next generation pastor. So that search process will get kicked off here in probably July or August, and we're excited about that. So be praying for that and praying for those next steps. All right, I think that's all I've got. Don't forget to join us for the live stream service this Sunday, kids story time at 9:20 and main service at 9:30. God bless you. Have a great weekend.